When life breaks you, remember, it's not the end. It might just be the beginning of something deeper, stronger, and wiser within you. In this powerful motivational speech, a wise man shares stories, reflections, and hard-earned wisdom to help you rise from the ashes of your pain. Take a deep breath, sit with this message. Let it guide you back to yourself. If this moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Share your thoughts below. What moment in your life tried to break you, and how did you grow from it? There will be moments in life when everything you thought you could count on vanishes. People you trusted disappear. Plans fall apart. Your body tires. Your spirit wavers. You find yourself staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., wondering how it all unraveled. And in those moments, it feels like life has broken you. But listen closely. What breaks you also builds you. Not in the moment, not with comfort, but with truth. I've lived long enough to know life doesn't just hand out wisdom like candy. It gives it through storms, through heartbreak, through silence that screams at midnight. And in those places where everything is stripped away, that's where you meet yourself. Let me tell you a story. Many years ago, I met a man in a quiet mountain village. He was once a successful businessman, owned houses, cars, had everything money could buy. Until one day, a financial collapse took it all. Gone overnight. He told me, "At first I thought life had ended, but now I see it had just begun." You see, he started walking the hills behind the village to clear his mind. And somewhere between those walks, he found his peace again. He began carving wood, something he hadn't done since childhood. And today his work hangs in galleries across the world. But he doesn't talk about the fame. He talks about the silence, the long walks, the conversations he had with himself. He told me, when life breaks you, it breaks off the parts that don't belong. Sometimes the pain you feel is just life chiseling away the layers that were never really you. We're taught to run from pain, to numb it, to bury it under distraction, noise, and busyness. But what if pain is a messenger? What if it's trying to point you back to your soul? Think about a tree. When it loses its leaves in the fall, it isn't dying, it's preparing for growth. But it looks empty, doesn't it? It looks like it's lost everything, yet beneath the soil, life is moving. Roots are deepening. Strength is building. That's what happens when life breaks you. You lose the visible, but you gain the invisible. Your strength, your character, your clarity. I've seen this in so many people. The mother who raised 3 children alone after being abandoned. She cried for nights, but she became a pillar for her family. And now her children call her the strongest woman they've ever known. The young man who lost his dream of becoming an athlete after an injury. He fell into despair. But in his recovery, he discovered his voice. Today, he mentors young athletes, not to win, but to grow. These stories aren't rare. They're hidden all around us. And maybe yours is just beginning. So let me ask you, what if the breaking isn't punishment? What if it's preparation? You see, life has a way of rearranging us into who we're meant to be, but only if we allow it. Only if we stop fighting the pain and start listening to it. I'm not saying it's easy. Growth never is. But you're not alone. You're not broken beyond repair. You're being reshaped. Sometimes the most beautiful parts of you emerge only after you've been cracked open. The Japanese have an art called kintsugi. When a bowl breaks, they don't throw it away. They mend it with gold. They highlight the cracks instead of hiding them. Because in those cracks is where the story lives. And your story matters. So if life has broken you, slow down. Breathe. Ask, what is life trying to teach me here? Sit in the discomfort. Listen deeply. The answers won't come in thunder. They'll come like whispers. Don't miss them. Because one day you'll look back and realize, wow, that breaking point, it wasn't the end. It was the bend in the road that led you home. Remember this. When life breaks you, don't rush to rebuild the old. Let it fall, let it be. And then build something truer, something stronger, something yours. I'm just a man who's walked through fire and rain and still found the sun. And I promise you this, there's a light inside you, even now. Let it shine.